What's going on YouTube? Kaioken came at you with another Wi-Fi battle finally. I actually had this on Twitter earlier tonight actually, or this morning. Anyway, if you guys would like a chance to get a battle with me, follow me on Twitter. I'll start asking for a single battle since usually when I stream I end up doing primarily free-for-alls to get the viewers involved and stuff like that. Anyway, this was against oh crap, I just forgot his name. I have it written down, and now the battle's going too fast. Oh no! Alright, so I'm gonna lead with Darmanitan, and he's gonna lead with Landers. I'm gonna switch out in case he's Scarf Jolly Lando, because this Darmanitan is adamant. And he's gonna go for the U-turn, nice and standard play. He could have went for the Stealth Rocks, but I guess he just went for the U-turn instead. He turns out into his Latias, and now he started making plays. He wanted to see what my initial switch into Latias was, so I just switched into my Clef Key because I could live any hit that Latias wants to go for. But at that range of HP, I could have actually just lived the Draco Meteor and just U-turned out. But I didn't. I don't want to do that just yet because I'm gonna need my Lando to switch into his Lando. And unfortunately for me, I'm losing every potential speed tie, or winning every potential speed tie, or I'm just straight faster. Anyway, brings in this Raikou, and because I see the leftovers, I know that Hidden Power Ice will not one-hit KO me. I'll do like 80% at most. So I'm gonna stay in an EQ because, like I said, I saw the leftovers. I didn't want him getting up a free sub, so he can start Calm Minding. I'm just gonna go for the EQ again here because there's no reason for me not to. I could have went to the U-turn. I really wanted to, but on the off chance that he just went for the HP Ice, I wanted to get rid of the Raikou. So what I'm gonna do here is go right out into my Clef Key, not clicking U-turn for whatever reason, and well, primarily because I knew that he would just end up using U-turn. So I went with my Clef Key. Brings in this Raikou. Not too scared because this is Spadef Clef Key. I'm gonna go right for the Toxic, just to worry him out a little bit as he goes for the Thunderbolt here. And right here, what did I do? Oh, I know what I did. Okay, so I thought he would Thunderbolt again instead of trying to set up, because I could still potentially just kill him because I have a Weavile waiting in the back, so him setting up right now doesn't prove any problems for me, really. But I thought he'd Thunderbolt again, or at least Volt Switch, so I went into my main trick in case he did, but instead he just ends up going for the Calm Mind. So what I'm going to do right here is Mega Evolve, because I know +1 HP Ice will not KO me. So I'm just going to go for my own Volt Switch, do a decent chunk, and along with the Toxic Poison, I will be able to knock him out with a Knockout. I didn't even need that much prior damage, honestly. I think it does like 80-ish% to a Raikou. I was really contemplating going for the Icicle Crash right here, but I figured Knockout was the overall best play. In case he did switch out to the Lando, rather than just getting damage on it, I'd just get rid of his item to prevent him from healing. But honestly, Icicle Crash would probably be the better play. And right here, he makes a pretty, really good play. Tricks me into thinking that he's Choice Scarfed Terrakion, and doubles out to his Lando. But because he did that, forcing me out, we both switch on the same turn. And because I saw that I switched before him, I know that he's not Choice Scarfed. So I kept that in the back of my mind for later. We both go out into our Landos, and unfortunately, like, I keep winning all these Lando speed ties, or I'm straight faster. My Lando was supposed to be slower, but for whatever reason, I'm just faster. So I have the Rock Tomb. I go for that because I thought I'd be slower. He would U-turn out. I would get the Rock Tomb in off on the Latias or something. But he's gonna go out into Latias, bait me into my Clef Key once again, because like I don't want it to take too much unnecessary damage on my Lando right now. So right here, I'm gonna go right into my Starmie, because there's nothing stopping me from rapid spinning, and I figure that he might switch out. But since I thought that he might switch out, I want to go for the Skull in case I can get the burn on something, like a Latias or something. He probably wouldn't go into Latias though, because I might have the Ice Beam. But seeing the leftovers, he might think that I am the support Starmie, which I am, so I don't pack the Ice Beam. But I don't know if that went through his mind. So he goes in his Jirachi, and this was actually a godsend for me because now I know that his Jirachi isn't Scarfed. So now I know that the 3 potential Scarfers on his team are not Scarfed. That knowledge actually comes into play later. So I'm gonna go for the Scald again right here. Catch Latias on the switch in, which is pretty good because I think it has Life Orb. I didn't know that at the time. For whatever reason, I thought I had leftovers this time. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna recover as he defogs, because I know that if I'm at full HP, he cannot OHKO me with well, he can OHKO me, but it's a roll with the Draco Meteor. So with that, I'm just going to recover up once again, as he's going to Roost. And right here, I was thinking that now would be the perfect time for him to go into his Altaria, so on my Scald. So I'm going to go into my Weavile, because what I just talked about previously about none of his Pokemon being scarfed, I came to the conclusion that this has to be a DD Altaria. So that means Icicle Crash will KO his Altaria even after Mega Evolving, and that'll be great. So I'm going to go right for the Icicle Crash, nail the incoming Terrakion, and like I said, since I know the Terrakion isn't scarfed, I don't need to go for the Ice Shard, but what I went for that because in the off chance that he had the Quick Attack, I didn't want to let Sly Cooper get hefted, so I'm gonna go for the Ice Shard, knock out the Terrak. He goes into his Lando to get the Intimidate so that his Jirachi can come in for free and live the knockoff more easily, but I'm not gonna go for the knockoff. I'm gonna go right out to my Lando T, because initially I thought this might be Sub Calm Mind Rachi, but after seeing Wish, I didn't think it was anymore. Oh wait, Sub Calm? Yeah, I didn't think it was. So I'm gonna go out into my Lando, thinking that he was kind of standard since I saw the Wish. He has the Fire Punch. I'm assuming he has Iron Head, maybe Body Slam or something else like that. So, going to my Lando, I'm just going to click Earthquake after setting up my rocks, and he goes to his Lando, which is fine. So, right here, I'm just going to U-turn, and once again, I'm passive, which is really bothering me right now. But, I'm going to go right into my Starmie, because Starmie can take any hit that the Lando wants to go for. And even if he goes into something unfavorable, like this Altaria, I will have an appropriate switch-in for that. So, because I did determine, or I'm banking on him being the DD set, I'm gonna go right into my Lando, and it turns out that he is a DD set, which would make the most sense because, like I said, he had no Scarfers on this team, and EQ does a solid like 43-ish% at minimum to that. But as long as I have my Lando around and my Klefki, I'll be able to speed control and pretty much control the Altaria with Lando, since I have both Intimidate and Rock Tomb. Because of that's actually because of Kashif. He brought it up. I was like, oh, you know, that's interesting. I'm gonna try it out. Just put it on before this battle. I'm gonna turn into my Klefki because I know he's not going to EQ. Then I'm gonna go back out into my Lando as he sets up rocks, and I did that because I thought he might EQ, but like I said, this is just the safest switching for me to go into. So he brings in his Jirachi again. I don't know why he brings in the Jirachi. Is he trying to bait me into Earthquake? No, he just goes for the Fire Punch. I think he was trying to go for the burn. That might have been what he was trying to do, which is why I think he kept going for the Fire Punch. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe that was his only attacking move to hit me with. I honestly think he was going for the burn, because that's the only offensive move he used on this Jirachi. But I'm just going to take it out with a combination of 2 EQs. And right here, I bring in Latias, so I'm going to go right back out into Oathkeeper, because this is my best switch-in for Latias. I was thinking that he might double into his... No, he couldn't double into anything, because at this point he has like 3 Pokemon left. Oh no, Lando, yeah, he could have doubled into Lando. So I'm going right for the Play Rough, because Lando is pretty low. I could have went for the Toxic, I was really thinking about it, but I figured there was really no point in me trying to predict at this point, because I have the advantage right now, so there's no point in me making plays that I don't have to make. So I'm going to go right back out to my Lando once again. I just want to get damage, so I'm going to U-turn, because I thought he was going to U-turn this turn, but because I still have my Starmie waiting in the back with the rocks up, I can use that to my advantage by using that as death fodder right now, so that if he didn't want to go for the U-turn, he would not be able to do that. So, utilizing my death fodder, I'm going to go right into my my Mega Manectric, and at this range of HP, I know HP Ice will KO it, because at full HP, if he has the same spread that I have, he can live on Mega Manectric HP Ice. So at this point, I'm thinking Mega Manectric is going to be able to clean up. I know this doesn't Oko Mega Altaria, but it'll do about 50%, maybe a little less. So since he roosted, I'm figuring that he's going to try to DD up or something like that. So I'm going to Volt Switch right into my Klefki. He gets a crit, which just didn't really matter because, like I said previously, I do have control of this Altaria with a combination of Klefki and Landorus. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go straight for the Thunder Wave. I could have gone for the Toxic, but by going for the Thunder Wave, I ensure that I won't miss. I also ensure that next turn I can get off a Play Rough like I did here. Unfortunately for my opponent, he did get full power right there, which, I mean, I guess it kind of mattered in the sense that he didn't kill my Klefki, but not entirely, because I'm pretty sure I still have this match in the bag since I still had my Weavile waiting in the back as well. So it's going to go into his last Pokemon, which is his Latias. I'm gonna miss the play rough, which again doesn't matter at all because I still have this match, but you know, it's whatever. So his latest is going to go down to the combination of Burn and Life Orb, and that will be GG MarkoGaming64. That was his Twitter name. So, guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Like I said, if you want a chance at battling, follow me on Twitter, and yeah, be sure to come out to one of my live streams. I try to get single battles during them, but I end up doing a lot of free-for-alls just to kind of, you know, get everyone involved and stuff like that. But, yeah. So, this is Kaioken. I'll catch you next time. Later.